I'm Natalie and this is James, and this is our home, Zephyr. We have been sailing around the world for the past 4 years, and now we have got a couple of stowaways on board. Meet Flint and Kira, two puppy Weimaraners that are joining the adventure. Subscribe and welcome to our channel, Sailing Zephyr. For the past few weeks we have been traveling up the east coast of the US. Motoring, sometimes sailing along the ICW and stopping at some of the free docks. Our latest dock was this one, in Chesapeake City, Virginia.
Who's a good girl?
Oh.
There it is.
Oh. What's all that? Did that come out of my mouth?
No, I think that's plenty.
Oh, plenty, winty.
Plenty. So, as you can see, we have dogs and Nat. We're all freshly showered. We walked the dogs this morning in a torrential downpour in the forest, but the dogs had a good time and we had a good time too. But today, yeah, we're gonna get going. We've been here for a few days here at the Chesapeake City Free Dock. It's been amazing. And now we are waiting for the 10 o'clock bridge. So you have this drawbridge that opens, and then literally on the other side is the, I guess the lock, the Chesapeake City lock.
A lock.
It's a super easy lock. I think it only goes up like maybe maximum 2 feet. So there's not much. And it's really easy, and the guys are super friendly and helpful. But yeah, so we'll do that. You go through the bridge, 100 meters later, there's the lock. We'll go through that. And then we're gonna go try to get onto another free dock in Portsmouth, next to Norfolk. If we can't get on that free dock, there's 2 anchorages literally a few hundred meters just past it. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and get down there today because we want to do some sightseeing in Norfolk. It's a very historical spot in terms of all the Navy that exists there. There's battleships, aircraft carriers, all kinds of stuff. We were so amazed by it when we went through it last time that we swore if we got a chance to go through it again, we're gonna stop and check it out, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're going to get the boat started. It's a little wet outside, which kind of sucks. We get ourselves ready to push off, and we'll push off about 15 minutes off the dock before the bridge and get ready to go.
We pulled off the dock without a hitch. Unfortunately, there was a huge downpour which held the traffic up on the bridge, so the bridge opening was delayed, meaning we had quite a bit of maneuvering to do. We're just waiting for the bridge to open, right?
Yeah, a little maneuvering action.
Look how many boats we have behind us. Full conga line. There's the bridge. Which T-minus what?
1 minute, 45 seconds.
Yeah, boy. Thank goodness. We got off the dock a little early, but it was about to downpour, so we didn't want to be like doing lines right when it was downpouring, so we got off about half an hour before, so we just had to stay in position here for half an hour until the bridge opens, and then as soon as we get through the bridge there's the lock. So hey, what do you think of the lock? Woohoo! Thank you.
Well, there you are. We are through the Great Bridge Lock. It was fun. It was easy as usual. The lock handlers, they're just so nice, aren't they, Nat? Like,
They're the nicest people.
they're so good. We love them.
I was actually looking forward to seeing them again.
Yeah.
Once we are through the lock, there's only a couple more bridges before we find ourselves in Portsmouth.
The chairs are on the table, the floor has been swept. It's closing time and I'm a little tired. It's a long time since I'd slept.
The journey is only a 10 nautical mile run, which should only take us about 2 hours. However, we definitely picked the day for it. Another downpour right when we turn into the dock.
How's this? Torrential downpour. Jeez. Next.
Okay, so we're actually at the dock here in Portsmouth. We got so lucky, there was only one other boat, and then we've got our mate here, our Kiwi mate, Logan, who came in with us. So we've got these 2 spots, and then that boat was already here. We didn't film coming in, it's pouring down with rain, and we actually hit the dock pretty hard, and these docks have the wooden posts, but then they have this like metal cap on them with nails through them, and the nails are all sticking out, and when we hit, the tide is so high, as you can see here, that when we hit, we've actually scraped the whole side of our boat. Pretty bad as well, so I'll show you once it stops raining. But yeah, so we've made it in here.
It's miserable.
It's miserable. But that's the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard Museum right there.
That's supposed to be quite good to go
So maybe we'll go and check that out if it's going to be rainy. It's a perfect day to kind of do that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah. But yeah, it's very miserable.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Portsmouth in the UK.
Yeah, it's exactly what it's like, isn't it?
With the rain and everything, so yeah. Here they come. The 2 boys. So that's our boat right there. And right over here is the Portsmouth Naval Shipyard Museum. So that's what we're going to go and check out.
Ah, the sun's come back out again.
That was the longest walk you've had to do to
Oh
go and
my
get your
gosh,
wallet.
I know. But I'll tell you what, it's a dodgy jump off because the
know.
tide is so high.
How do you get on? That's the...
I had to climb up the thing. I
Yeah.
had to pull on the stanchion.
Here he is. Here he is with his jandals.
Wait, you got different shirt on.
Here's my
Oh,
last shirt. It's got the stains on it. You
what
can
a
see.
day to do laundry.
Well,
You picked the perfect
it was
day.
all I
saw
had,
3 of
really.
everything out
Is
there.
it just because you had extra water?
It was.
Portsmouth's Navy Yard is the nation's oldest, and the exhibit really explains the role it had in building the U.S. Navy.
The shipbuilding.
Yeah, I just read that.
So this one
Was their
and
first
another
one.
that they made called the Texas were their first 2 proper warships. An amazing newspaper article.
Did you manage to read?
What did you guys think of that?
That was awesome. We just learned 180 years of history just right now, which is
Look at all
incredible.
the bricks we're walking on.
Yeah. So Logan's highlight was the brick that was in there.
There was a random brick that was relevant to something in the naval.
It was not really relevant to anything. I mean, Christ. It was a brick from a shipyard.
But if you are in Portsmouth, come check out the Portsmouth Naval Museum. It's only $3. It's incredible, and you learn so much.
All right.
It's the next day. What a great night in the Portsmouth Free Dock. We've actually come around the corner. There's this amazing big anchorage. I think it's called Hospital Point. It's essentially right across the street from Norfolk here. Alright guys, well, we were just watching a movie chilling and this huge thunderstorm has come through. This guy who's not on his boat, I don't know if you can see it, there's a blue Beneteau over there. He's broken loose. He's actually dragging across the channel. I think he's just re-caught. He got kind of hit by like a big gust, hey babe?
Yeah.
Like super big.
That was only on his side somehow.
Yeah, it was really localized, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So,
It's very gusty.
so I mean, I can see tension on his chain. Just see him there. But yeah, look at that. It's that wall of rain. It's kind of going across that way. We got a boat over here. We got this guy here. Hopefully he's anchored really well. Turn the chart plotter on. And here comes a whole ton of rain. Yeah, we got this powerboat that's about to drift into this guy's sailboat. He thought he had his anchor down. The old guy's blowing his horn. I don't know why they just don't get on the power and drive it away. Oh my god. Oh my, wow. And now he's hooked the anchor on the guy's sailboat. I think the old guy, now they're hitting. Yeah, they didn't have enough down. They just started dragging. Then when he tried to pull his anchor up, it hooked on his chain. This guy, thankfully, looks like he's caught now. So that's a beautiful boat. You don't want to see it go anywhere. But I mean, he used to be over there. He's dragged probably about 300 yards, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. So they've gotten their powerboat off of him. Whew. How are we looking? We holding position? Yeah, we're doing all right. I think these two guys are just gonna have to hang about.
It looks like now it's just rain, no?
Yeah. Well, that's it. It's all over. That boat, as I said before, did stop dragging, so thank goodness. And we managed to just fill up a bunch of buckets of water. I actually washed out the cockpit, which was pretty cool. And yeah, sky's turning blue again. So the carnage is over and nobody got hurt, thankfully. And all the boats seem to be safe. I think I'm gonna have an afternoon tea or coffee. And now we got to debate where we're going to take the dogs, because we were literally just about to take the dogs for a walk. And now all of Norfolk and Portsmouth are drenched. So we'll figure it out. All right.
Grab your food and then come through here at the dining table.
Left these years ago, I was young and almost still cared for the void.
So we left the museum at 5 and it's been 2 hours that we've been waiting for this cruise ship to leave.
Well, we've just woken up. It's absolute chaos out here.
When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love?